and inspire so many more people because I've been through these different things, right? And so we get to decide, like, how are we going to look at things? Are you willing to shift your perspective? So number one is, what is your spiritual contingency plan? What is your perspective? And how are you positioning those things in your mind? Can you live through life mantras? I see somebody said, talking about Jamaica, cooking some Jamaican rice and peas and getting motivated. I love that. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate you. I was built for this. Yes, I literally live by that. I was built for this. Hell or high water, I was built for this. And I know sometimes, even still, I have those moments in my life where I'm like, God, literally, this is how I talk to God. I'll be like, God, surely you're in the wrong house with the wrong stuff for the wrong person. Because this is for them people over there, okay? This is not for me. I'm living right. I'm responsible. I am loyal. I show up. I do the right things with my money. I give. I'm a contributor. All of these different things. And yet, you mean to tell me you about to slap me with this in my life? Right? We all have those different moments. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for jumping on. We all have these different moments, but it's just such a big opportunity for us to get better, wiser, stronger, and faster. Right? I see Danielle said affirmations and mantras get me through too. Yes, absolutely. Yes, it's all a test. I love when people say this is a part of the testimony. There wouldn't be a testimony with no test. Right? There's just certain things that we have to go through, that we have to grow through. Otherwise, we wouldn't be who we are, what we are, where we're going, what we're doing, all of those things. So we just have to remind ourselves that we were built for this. I'm gonna take y'all around. I'm gonna show y'all this resort, okay? Just as a reminder that we were built for this. And if you're willing to hang in there, then I guarantee you, thank you so much. The water was so pleasant. Estoy aprendiendo español. And your girl's doing pretty good with speaking Spanish, y'all. Let me tell you, I'm making new friends. But I just have to show you guys, literally, so you can be grateful. Yes, I love that. Okay, look at this, y'all. I literally am just like, I cannot, with my own life. I know I don't show a lot of my personal life. I don't show a lot of the things that I do, mostly because I'm a very private person. However, I feel like there is a real big difference between inspiring and bragging. You know, I never want people to be like, oh, she's just this, that, and the other. No, I just want people to know I'm not any more special than any person that is on this live. I think I'm actually going to hop into a hammock. This is my life right now. Hopping into a hammock. And sometimes you literally have to take the time. Look at this. You literally have to take the time to refuel. Otherwise, what is it for? This morning, these gentlemen over here were catching the catch of the day. I can't wait to put that on my story. There's such a big, gigantic fish. I like this hammock because it's in the shade. And I don't love cooking in the sun. Now, also, pray for me because sometimes y'all know hammocks be flipping. So if by chance I flip over on this here hammock, don't put it on the gram, y'all. Don't do me like that. Let me try on the other side. I'm already a little nervous. Don't do me dirty. And make me go viral flipping over on a freaking hammock. Whew. Oh, yes. A lot of them brag to their followers and think they're trying to be motivating. I look and appreciate you for your heart. I'm happy I get to see you live. Oh, thank you so much for jumping on. So I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys that literally, like, whatever you want inside of your life, don't look at me in this hammock and be like, good for her, she's in a hammock. No, look at me in a hammock in the freaking Dominican Republic in this beautiful weather and be like, I can do that too. She ain't no different from me because I'm not. And I think that's where so many people go wrong. It's like a comparison game, right? We are not in competition. I'm not in competition with anyone. The only person I'm in competition with is who I was yesterday. And when we can all take on that energy of literally, I'm only in competition with who I was yesterday, then these different things, like, look at this view. I literally cannot with my whole soul. I just keep saying, I love it here. I love it here. I love it here, right? We get to decide, are we going to be the people that get better Or are we going to be the people that are bitter? Right? At the end of the day, we can be, do, and have anything that we want to be, do, and have, but you have to have a spiritual contingency plan, because life is going to come, if it hasn't already, and it will continue to do so. Life is going to come and slap you in the face, right? None of us are special. Life comes for every single one of us, and the only absolute that there is inside of this lifetime is death. Right? That's the only thing all of us can count on for sure. We're all going to end up in the ground one way or another, or in the air, or in the ocean. That's the only guarantee that we have in this lifetime. Nothing else is guaranteed. Right? So thank you so much. You're one of the realest I've seen on Instagram. I really appreciate that. And I just want you guys to know that inside of my successes and inside of the things that I'm able to do, it has come with so many disappointments, letdowns, trials, tribulations, challenges, so many different things where I've literally, like, if you have cried yourself to sleep at night, then you understand. You know, my people that have been through something, like, I'm not here to rah-rah you guys. I'm here to let you know this joint is hard. It's hard out here. Entrepreneurship is hard out here, but it's worth it, right? So I just wanted to come on here and shed some light and remind you that we get to be, do, and have anything that we want to be, do, and have. And that I am no more special than the next person. I'm just the person that decided not to quit. And when the things come up inside of my life, and I promise you they still do, I just say, you know what? I was built for this. This is all a part of my story. Things go wrong so that life can go right. Oh my goodness, all things are happening for my good, even the bad, right? And where can I find the miracle in this? Can I just tell you guys, one of the biggest things that has changed my life now inside of my perspective is when things are like bad, I'm like, where can I find the miracle in this? Where can I find the miracle in this? Where is this a blessing? Where is this ready to make me better, wiser, faster, stronger? Someone said, when your Instagram faves are beautiful on the inside and outside. Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. I knew you were going to say that cry yourself to sleep thing again. Yeah, because it's the truth, right? Thank you. You are special. You can change people through your words. Thank you so much. But I want people to know they can change. They can grow themselves. All growing things change. So I'm just grateful. I didn't want anything. I've been making a commitment to go live and really kind of let you guys, my tribe, I don't want to call you my followers because what is that? No, you guys are like my tribe, like birds of a feather flock together. Our vibe attracts our tribe. And if you're here with me on this live, number one, I want to say thank you. And number two, I want to say, you know, at the end of the day, we see each other. And I think that it's really important for us to know that the people that we look up to on Instagram, the people that we aspire to get around or be like or any of those things, we're all just people out here. We're all people figuring it out, struggling our way through, trying to see what makes the most sense for us and doing our best at the end of the day. And so I just wanted to come on here and remind you guys of that. Like, it's all for something. Don't be the person that goes through the struggle to stay in the struggle. Don't be the person that's hurting all the time, sad all the time. If you're constantly thinking about how stressed out you are, how sad you are, how angry you are, you're just going to continue to perpetuate that same story, right? We have to intentionally shift our state. And one thing that I do want to say, because I feel like there's a lot of people saying out there right now, and then I'm about to go. I'm going to be sipping on a pina colada over here by the water, whatever it may be. But I feel like a lot of different gurus in this day and age right now, they're all out here saying things like, you got to change the way that you feel. You got to change the way that you think. This is the thing. Number one, you can't decide how you feel because we're human and humans have feelings. Like, it is what it is. You can't control your feelings just like you can't control your thoughts. But what you can control is the way that you respond to these things, right? What you can control is the way that you allow it to impact you. What you can control is the way that you put yourself out there after something that you don't like happens. And so I think that it's really important for us to remember that on this journey called life, we're human and we have to have compassion for ourselves. None of us are perfect. None of us have all of the answers. That includes me and every single person that you may look up to on social media. None of us are perfect and none of us have it all together. And to be honest, most of the people that we think have it the most together probably be struggling the most, right? So that's all I wanted to say. I want to send you guys so much love and light. If no one has told you today, you are freaking phenomenal. Bomb.com, nothing can stop you from you. Something about it. I can't even say you. You know what it is? It's death. That is the only thing that can stop us, because at any given moment, you could change you, right? Someone said, those so-called gurus are money lovers who don't love people. Some of them are, and some of them aren't. You know, some of them really do love people, but that's why it's important for you at the end of the day to do for you. Get your level of self-love right. Get your level of worthiness right. Danielle said, life is 10% what happens and 90% how you react. Absolutely. 90% of the things we worry about don't even happen in the first place, right? That's what creates anxiety. When we're like, oh, and we start thinking about worst case scenario, worst case scenario, worst case scenario. Now all of a sudden that one negative thought turns into, my life is going to end. I'm going to be homeless. I'm broke out here. I don't know what to do. No one loves me. No one cares about me. When realistically, it was somebody that said, you know what? I don't really like your outfit today. What? You know, we got to stop thinking worst case scenario, and we get to start thinking, how can this be a miracle? I was built for this. This is all a part of my story. I know one day I'm going to inspire people with this story. All things are happening for my good, even the bad. And things go wrong so that life can go right. And when we can get in alignment with that, it doesn't matter what happens in your life. Unless it's death, you can keep going. You can rebuild. You can rebrand. You can recreate. You can respawn. You can do whatever you want to get into alignment with who it is that you want to do, with who it is that you want to be, right? And go after it with reckless abandonment. Like, who cares if you fail? Fail big. Okay, whatever. I failed so many times at everything. I failed in relationships. I've been engaged twice. I failed in business. I'm a serial entrepreneur. A bunch of my businesses y'all never even heard about because I never did it. They failed, right? There's so many different ways that I failed. I failed for myself. I failed, but that is why I succeed, because I'm not afraid of failing. Success is on the other side of failure. You have to grow through and go through failure in order to get to success. So I just want to send y'all some love and light and remind you that you are the bomb.com. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. You are perfect just the way that you are. And if you don't like it, do something about it. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful to be here in the Dominican. I don't often get to take time to, just disappear in a different country because COVID's been a little stank. But I'm coming back, baby. I'm coming back to the travel world. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye, y'all.